Hello, adventurers. My name is Maximus. I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 24th episode of Campaign 2 of Caches and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers play Dungeons and Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm joined by our amazing crew of Bunny Dreadful, Nina Nikolic, and Virtual Spectre. Mac will be here in a little bit. She's had something that ran a little late, but that's okay.
I was just gonna say my camera's a bit zoomed in from last week.
Oh yeah, sorry. I know. You could. Yeah, I'm kind of like doing it while I'm trying to talk through the intro, so I was hoping no one would notice. But thanks, because I'm trying to fix this shit.
Kat.
No, it's okay.
I'm back in Melbourne today.
Yeah, I realized that as soon as oh well, shit. Good job, Max. Way to be a professional. Just play it off. We'll just pretend like it didn't happen.
I should have reminded you. I'm sorry.
All is forgiven. For now.
Hello, welcome.
So while I'm fixing your camera, you can fill the air for me. Now that I can concentrate.
She's a maniac on the stream.
Jesus.
And she's sailing like she never sailed before. Hi, Kate. Hello, Frog. Hello, Zeus. Hello, Kayla. Welcome. Welcome, village. And Aeon. Did I miss anybody?
Frog. Did we get Frog? Aeon. Woodstock. Kaya.
Already.
Hello.
There we go. Perfect. Okay,
we stalled.
No one Thanks, saw chat. A thing, and Drago as well over. Thank you.
Hello.
And Kate, first time. Hello. Alrighty. So if you don't know, this is your first time here. Once we get the role playing going, it don't stop going. So thank you all for being here. We'd have a super serious D&D stream. With that being said, couple things that we could talk about if this is your first time here, or maybe you forgot we have YouTube. Please go check it out. We have some things that are exclusive to only YouTube and our podcast, like our Thursday video that drops for Out of Combat, which is our behind the scenes episode, or I almost said episode about the episode, but I guess that's right. Our little mini episode after each episode where we kind of get into what the players were thinking, maybe what I was thinking at the time, if I'm in that one. So a little interesting, fun thing to talk about. And we're also in podcast format there. So if you're wondering as well, our podcast, we're getting close to 4,000 plays. I think that's just on the Spotify numbers too, if I'm not mistaken, because it's their analytics. But if you want to look for our podcasts, instead of saying where all podcasts are listened to, I actually got my shit together. So we're on Spotify, Apple, Google, Castbox, Overcast, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and also YouTube, because YouTube has podcasts now. So we're in all those places. So if your favorite podcasting app isn't on there, let me know and I'll see what I can do.
So many podcasts.
Yeah, but there's 8 of them, so I tried. Anyway, with that being said, if you aren't... Oh, sure, go ahead.
He also did some work, and we finally got our next 2 emotes are working.
Stole my thunder.
So I'm just going to throw that out there. Oh, were you going to say it? I'm sorry. I thought you forgot.
I have a list, but no, it's great.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just kidding. Chat, don't post them yet. Everyone ignore.
Everyone post them right now.
You saw nothing. No.
Everyone spam them.
Oh my God, they're so good. What?
I also...
The 2 statistically strongest characters for sure.
For sure. They're the strongest. Don't question it.
Oh my God,
I will say that on Twitch they have them. On YouTube, I can't post them because we need 2 more people that are meant to be members on YouTube before I can add them.
Really?
Yeah.
Just 2 more?
We just need 2 more. I went to add them and I was like, oh shit, we need 2 more members. So if you're so inclined, there are many ways to support us. Not only through subscriptions like on Twitch or members on YouTube, we also have a Patreon, Caches and Cantrips there. You can go check out some of the early access stuff that we have. So whichever way is your favorite support, or just being here, hanging out, retweeting our stuff, chatting on our Discord, all those things help out. So just thanks for being here. It really means a lot,
no matter what you do. Don't ever feel like We see you. We appreciate everything.
Yeah. And I mean, y'all know me by now. If y'all get in the Discord and start talking about D&D, I won't stop. So that's just ask me questions about D&D. Anyway, so our regular programming, I guess you could say, for Caches and Cantrips is we've got on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific is Tome of Knowledge. It's our live show with me and VS and Moobs and some guests sometimes, and things switched up, where we talk about all things D&D. We talk about the new rules that are releasing. We talk about things going on in the D&D world, or just whatever we want. We've made custom like character lineages. We've made characters. Just, we have a whole channel dedicated if you want us to talk about something, or maybe if you have an issue or something going on at your table, maybe you want advice. We could do that too. So go check out our Discord.
Say if you had an issue with us, like bring your complaints. That's what I thought you were going with that. And I was like, don't encourage that.
If you have an issue with us, just direct message Bunny Dreadful. Just take it to her directly. Take it to her directly.
I mean, okay.
But and then on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific is the Bun Bun art streams. So you can watch her draw some character art or some other stuff that we have kind of going on the channel. A good way to see things kind of early in their early development. And then also Fridays right now, where you're at, or if you're listening where we were, 6 p.m. Pacific. It's over Twitch and YouTube. And then you can always check out our podcasts that come out later if you want to listen.
Secrets I can share in that channel right now.
Yeah, you mean for people that are the second tier of either Twitch subscribers or YouTube members or Patreon
Should I share some secrets?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten the okay by Max to do this. I'm just going to do it.
You have autonomy. Go for it. She's referring to a channel we have that's called the Hall of Champions. So if you're one of those members there, we'll occasionally drop early stuff in there. Things that we're working on. That's exclusive. But anyway, with that being said, I think we are ready to begin this episode of Caches and Cantrips. Our story last left off with our adventurers following the ship known as the Reckoner from a distance. The Reckoner was believed to have been carrying a stolen artifact from the Lotus Luminarium in Escos. The officers of the crew were able to devise a plan of action that following day, and they had also decided that Taj would be acting captain and Whisper would be acting quartermaster until Azric and Hayden had returned to the ship. Cooter was able to fill in Whisper on what was believed to be inside the box that they were seeking aboard the Reckoner. The following morning, the group's plan was put into action. The small group of adventurers stealthily made their way to the ship under the water with the help of magic from both Taj and Emmy. And when they arrived, Taj and Cooter would stay behind in reserve, while Emmy and Kor would sneak onto the ship under the invisibility spell. While aboard, Kor used detect magic to pinpoint the location of the stolen artifact, which was found to be in the captain's quarters. Unfortunately for the group, one of the crew heard Kor and Emmy attempting to sneak aboard the ship. Cooter spotted this person actively trying to find someone aboard the ship, and Cooter decided it was best to intervene and cast heat metal on one of his pistols. This paused their immediate search while trying to get rid of the hot weapon, but this indeed confirmed their suspicions that something was afoot on the ship. From there, Emmy turned into a small insect to scurry under the door of the captain's quarters. When inside, she found a large chest at the foot of the bed, and she crawled through the keyhole and confirmed that another small sealed box was inside. Emmy then wild-shaped into a brown bear and threw the whole footlocker out the window at the start of the ship, and then she dove out after it. Hayden then dove over the side of the ship after realizing they had their prize. It's when Cooter cast Levitate on the footlocker to keep it from being lost at the bottom of the sea. At this time, the crew of the Reckoner realized what was happening, and that is where we will begin our adventure.
I just want to note,
this evening.
It's a very tough feat to accomplish when you're a statue.
Oh, did I say Hayden? I meant to say Kor. It's hard. Okay, hold on. Let
I
me.
know. Remember, I was doing that with Valken at the very beginning of this campaign.
Yes.
For so long. It was so good.
How many times? Oh, I did it at the end. Core then dove over the side of the ship. Not Hayden. Hayden is a statue somewhere and is not loving life at the moment. So small correction. Thank you
Hayden.
for that.
Hayden is dead. Anyways, back to the game.
Oh no.
Hayden's just in his own mind space saying, huh, does my voice really sound like that?
Yeah, that's true. Because when we asked about it, I said that if you are petrified, you are alone with your thoughts, and you cannot take in the world around you. Fun times.
And that's sad.
It is sad. It's kind of messed up. What kind of DM would do that? So where we left off last time, if I can use words, I don't even know what that was. We're just going to skip that. I think that it is about time. Oh man, and I just realized it's not time yet because I fixed your camera on this scene, but I sure didn't fix it over there.
So, last time on Casters and Cantrips, we had some actions we were potentially willing to take, but now we need to take a moment to see if they're still valid. I'm thinking, I'm levitating.
Yeah.
Quick. Chat, while the DM is distracted, what would you do to get out of this situation?
No chat help. None of that.
No, we are 100% in game mode.
We already have ideas. We're in character now.
All right.
I mean, what's that, Cooter?
Fantastic. Thank you for stalling again and covering up for my failings. I think it's time that you all see a map to figure out what in the hell that you all have gotten yourself into.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, so
Oh boy.
I think that it is now time for everyone to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Because we just left at the end and I said, oh, hold on, everybody. Not yet. Not yet. Fantastic. Let me roll for everybody that is a NPC here. And
oh boy, so many NPCs.
Alrighty, fantastic. So, first things first. Core, what is your initiative?
Let's find out. 15.
15, not too bad. What about Emmy?
Emmy forgot she needs dice. 1 second.
Oh, well, how about Cooter then?
17. And that's my most useful roll for today.
Yeah,
Getting
that's your good one. That's your one good one. Everybody gets one.
High roller cooter.
Sure.
I got a 16 minus 1 for a 15, and I don't think I'm going to do better than that tonight either, so I'm going to get different dice just in case.
Okay. So, starting out is this crew member, which I believe is this one. Yes. Excellent. So, there you are. Cooter, you're over there because that's where the back of the ship used to be before they dropped the anchor and took a big old 90-degree turn. In case you were wondering.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to try to move myself. I was measuring.
No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Max will remember this. Alrighty.
The DM didn't like that.
You see 3 cannons turn in your direction.
Yeah, they all turn in unison. Fantastic. All right, so this crew member is going to take a look at what y'all got going on, and he is going to try and take a shot at the bear in the water, I think. And I just want y'all to know that I'm using my super cool dice bag that's all nautical themed and has a boat on it, and there's a little sea monster. And then I've got these little dice that have sand and seashells in them. Ooh, pretty.
Oh, nice. I don't know if I've ever showed Chad, like, my storage box is, for all my dice, is a treasure chest.
Oh, hell yeah.
And the dice are all in these, like, vials.
That's
So
awesome.
sick. Can I have one?
I got that as a birthday gift.
Nice. Emmy, that
I mean, I can
is
make one myself.
a 21 to hit you.
I mean, that hits me. There's nothing I knew about that.
You're a bear. You're okay.
I'm
You're
a
going to
bear.
take 5 piercing damage as you
Oh,
hear
that's nothing. I'm a bear.
as a musket goes off
Ew.
from the crow's nest. And that's going to be them. Up next is, well, I guess this depends on what you all are doing, because mount rules are weird in D&D. You can have your mount either just be something you're riding on, or it can like help you in combat. That makes things weird. So y'all let me know if you want them to help you, or if you are just using them to do GTFO and ride. That will change things. Alrighty. I'm gonna remove them from initiative then, so they don't confuse you. Yeah, it's a weird thing in 5th edition. So up next is this gentleman, the guy with the big old sideburns. Isn't that fun?
That guy. I don't like him.
Well, what did he ever do to you?
We don't know yet.
He's about to do something.
What he's gonna do is he's gonna step forward and he's gonna cast Guiding Bolt on Core.
Can he see me?
On the ship from here.
Yeah, I thought I had.
Maybe not.
I thought we had just jumped in and I was underwater.
Sure, I'll let you deflect it to your teammates. He's gonna shoot Core instead, or not Core, Cooter.
Me. Sorry, guys. I'm underwater.
I think I was underwater too, but they know that I'm.
Yeah, it's a 15, so it misses you anyway.
memory. Yes.
Up next is gonna be the first mate here. Yeah, and at this point, I think she's going to help with the anchor and try and get that thing pulled up and get them underway. Cooter, it is your turn.
I guess I will proceed with what I wanted. I just don't know how many turns this will take now that we're in combat, is the thing.
I mean,
You know
So-
what? I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'll say this. 2 things just for your knowledge. Number 1, here's the chest. It's floating right there in the water.
Wait, where is? Oh, there. Yeah. Okay.
It's floating right above the water. Number 2, when you all reach, basically, when you have enough movement to get past the edge here, that's going to be I'm running away. So once you make it to the edge and go, then you're basically out of the battle at that point. And then we move on. We move on to other fun things.
I'm just trying to think of the order of operations because I'm currently concentrating.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I break my concentration,
That chest is
I'm
going to
basically-
kabloosh.
yeah, which I'm trying to do the math on how fast it'll sink versus how long I have to get there if I take this
Kind of
potion.
do seahorses wrap their little tail around things to hold them, right? Could they like carry a chest since they're giant?
I will also say that since you're just riding them, you can move the seahorse on your turn, and they have 40 feet of swim speed.
Oh, excellent. Because in that case, we're going to
So-
go right. Yeah, move What's the order? I can move, and then, so if I move here...
You can do whatever you want in any order. Mhm.
While I'm... Oh, God, that was sound that occurred. Oh, my gosh.
Oh yeah, you need to mute that. I don't know if chat can hear that.
What?
The sound that's coming through Forge.
When you move
Oh.
your character and it's like...
I don't ever hear that. I've never heard that
Okay,
before in
that's
my
fine.
entire life. So mute that tab.
So I'm moving
I muted the tab.
underneath this chest, and I'm going to drink my potion of stone giant strength,
Amazing.
just in case.
So, what I will say is, if you drink your potion, that's an action because it's not a healing potion.
yes.
So that's going to be your action. You've moved. I'll let you grab that chest as a free thing, which means that's what it'll be for the entirety of this. So that's your action, your movement, and you got to grab it. So, and you moved
And then-
what, 20 or something,
So-
maybe? Yeah.
So I can move again. Another 20.
Well, your seahorse can dash, so your seahorse can move 80 a turn.
Oh, shoot!
Yeah. And they
So how
don't, and
far
their
can
speed doesn't
I-
get halved because they're sea animals. So
Take it
Yeah.
and run.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. But so when I take my potion of giant strength, changes, your strength score changes to 23 for 1 hour. Do I just do an override in my character sheet for that?
just remember it,
Okay.
unless you want to override it, but that'd be kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, that's just my little admin thing. Okay, so now the horse, how far did we go? 35?
I think you went 25.
25,
So,
8, and then minus,
so
how much
you've
more
got
is
55 more movement left if you want.
which is like hither. Come
Yep.
on, team, let's go!
And I'll move the box and just kind of put it next to you just so I know who has it.
Yes!
All right.
That's my turn. I'm running.
Excellent.
Potion of
Alrighty.
giant strength. Move. Okay.
Up next is going to be this shipmate. He's going to move here, stand on the edge, which I'm going to call back because it's in between squares kind of thing. And the old shipmate. Let's see. I'm going to have him take a shot at you, Core.
Okay.
And let's see. That is going to be. I don't think a 17 is going to hit you.
Nope.
I think you're a little beefier than that, right?
Yep. Miss.
So I think what happens is you were coming up out of the water, and just like it was proved on Mythbusters, he shoots down in the water and the bullet stops because the water stops it.
Especially because it's a ball, too.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think those go in water real well.
We'll use that as the miss for now. And then Core, it is your turn.
Okay. So, last time, when I jumped in, those other gentlemen jumped in at the same time. What I would like to do is the two guys above me that are in the water.
Mhm.
Let me check something real quick to make sure I know how this works.
So this one is probably, I'm going to say, like 15 feet above you, maybe. This one is in the water with you.
No, the other two in the water up top.
Okay, yeah, they're same level as you. They're swimming.
Okay, so how far apart are they? Are they 20 feet apart? No, 10 feet apart, right?
They are 15 feet apart.
15 feet apart, okay. Great. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Well, shoot. Aw. I misread the spell. It needs to be level 3 to do this. You said the guy that's just next to me is actually how high? Up?
Like 15 feet above you.
Okay. Well,
What do you do?
you know what? He's not actually next to me. He's going to react. So I'm going to half my speed, right?
Yeah, half your speed because you're swimming.
I'm going to move here. I'm going to move everybody, apparently. I think I'm locked in with the seahorses.
You shouldn't be. Where are you wanting to move? You might have them all selected.
I can't move. It says I'm colliding with a wall.
Okay, where do you want to go?
15 feet in a diagonal just next to where Emmy is.
There you go.
And do I have a visual on the guys down here? Is it doing a thing? How do I do that?
Yep. Yeah, you can see them. They're going to have, I would say, half cover.
Half cover. Okay. Does that matter for this? I'm learning spells as we go. I don't know.
Yeah. This is
it's
your
the same.
first time having spells, right?
Yeah. Well, if you don't count our
That's
one
true.
shot.
The one shot. That's right.
But I didn't really like.
Yeah. So half cover's plus 2 to AC and Dex saving throws.
Oh, to Dex as well. Well, good thing it's not a Dex save.
All right, go for it.
I'm gonna target that guy.
Which one is that guy?
I can't tell on the token. It's this one
Gotcha. Yep.
with I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Oh, interesting. What does your spiritual weapon look like? I totally didn't have this prepared at all.
I think it's just gonna be a sort of pale, like bright pale blue that almost shimmers. It's basically a bigger version of his glaive.
Gotcha.
And I know it doesn't have reach or anything. But
I'm gonna use what I got for now because I was not prepared for spiritual weapon. But bear with me. This is your spiritual weapon for now.
So never, because I did change what I was gonna do. So this will be an attack roll, I believe, right? If I
Mm-hmm.
do I attack with it as a bonus? I action to cast an attack with a bonus.
Yes,
right?
you can attack it with a bonus.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to. Can I put it? How far can it go?
60 feet to cast, I believe.
Can I put it like in between? Yeah, that's fine. All those guys there on the deck,
Mm-hmm.
on the back, and I do want to attack that guy I pinged. So it's how's that work? Is it my spell attack modifier?
Yes.
So
Roll your d20, and then you would add, I believe, charisma plus your proficiency, isn't it?
so +5.
It's on your sheet if you go to the spells. There's a spell attack thing there for you.
I found it. Okay, here we go. Not great. It's 11.
11 misses.
Okay. So that's all I can do.
For now, it is. Indeed. Alrighty. Emmy, you're a bear. And
I'm a bear.
And Bucket's next to you.
Okay. First things first, I'm going to take Bucket. And I'm just going to chuck him towards their ship Well, first, okay, wait. Order of operations.
You're a bear.
Bucket. I can communicate telepathically with my crab.
Correct.
Bucket, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm going to make this up to you. I will feed you all of the things you want. If you want shrimp, if you want bacon, I know you love bacon. You can have anything you want. I'm sorry. And then I'm going to take Bucket and I'm going to chuck him onto their ship the best I can.
Okay. Just make an athletics roll.
Okay. I mean, he can swim over there too. It doesn't really need to be a full chuck. He just needs, I'm just getting him closer.
Well, you said onto their ship, so.
Okay, yeah, I'll see what he gets. Athletics, that's a 0. Okay,
You're
7.
a bear at the moment, so you use your bear stats.
Where are my bear stats? They're right here. I had them up too. 11.
11. Bucket goes kersploosh next to the ship.
Perfect. He's gonna swim over to the ship on his turn and just kind of like grab onto the side.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. He can just stay there, and it's just in case we need him there.
What else does Emmy want to do? We can deal with Bucket after your turn. This is when he goes.
I go and get on a seahorse. If they want to meet me halfway, great. I'm getting on a seahorse.
What's your movement?
Just normal. I don't have swim speed as a bear.
So what's the speed? Is it 30?
His speed is 40 normally. I don't know what
It's 40 normally, so you could go. You would have to dash.
It's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. If the bucket didn't cost me a full action, then yeah.
What I'll say, so as a bear, they're large, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't ride a creature if you're the same size unless there's special circumstances. So you could get over there.
I just need to get to the seahorse. That's fine.
You are at the seahorse.
I'm not expecting, even though I really want this and I want it on a t-shirt now, a bear riding a seahorse into battle. I'm not expecting that. So I do like the visual.
You would have to drop it and then get on, which is dropping it a free action.
Yes.
You could do that if you dash.
No, I want to stay a bear until, the seahorse can move is what you're saying.
No, a bear moves 40. You could dash.
I'm saying
to give
if
yourself,
I drop it now, I can get on the seahorse and then the seahorse can move before I can get attacked. When does the seahorse go?
So if your goal is to get on the seahorse, you can do it if you drop your bear. That's what I'm saying.
I want to stay a bear if I'm likely to take an attack. But if the seahorse can move before I take an attack, then I don't need to stay a bear.
You are riding a seahorse, it moves on your turn. Just like it did for Cooter.
Okay, then yeah, I'll no longer be a bear.
Gotcha.
Sorry. I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure I understood since I had a dash.
All right, you are on seahorse.
And the seahorse is gonna book it with Cooter.
All right, you have control of the seahorse, so.
I do?
Yeah.
Yo,
Not all of them.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Why did it do that?
That's what was happening with mine.
I don't know.
I can't do it. But yes, I want to be next to Cooter. Maybe behind Cooter. I'll block attacks for.
Where do you want to be? Here?
Yeah. Let's go.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know why I was doing that. Cooter didn't have that problem.
No.
And as I'll unbear, I'll be like, Cooter, hold on to the chest.
Alrighty.
I'm holding. Oh, hurry up.
Cool. Next is this shipmate.
Hard to swim in plate.
Oh
They're gonna
no,
move.
Core's gonna drown.
To here and try and shoot Core. And alrighty, that one might hit. 24.
Yeah. That does indeed.
It's only going to be 5 piercing damage for you, though,
Okay.
as that one makes purchase on your shoulder as he's shooting you from up above. The bosun. Let's see here. Can this dude make what I want him to do? I don't think so. All right. So he's gonna dash. 20, 25, 55, 45, 55. He's gonna run and jump, hit the water, and dash. So that's all of his 60 feet, counting the difficult water terrain.
Oh no. He
So
coming.
He jumps off and dives, and you see that he has like a hammer in one hand and a hook in the other hand, as his right hand.
Like his hand is a hook?
Yes.
Whoa.
A hooked hand, I should have said. Okay.
Captain Hook? Wait, Sideburns guys? Captain Hook?
That wasn't Sideburns guy.
Oh, the other guy. Sorry.
This one. Is gonna dash and go here. This one. That's 15. Yeah, his gun's gonna be a little waterlogged, unfortunately, so he'll just dash. Go here. Alrighty. This one's gonna take a shot at Emmy with their musket. Let's see. Emmy, does a 13 hit you?
Yes.
Take 9 piercing damage as from the top of the mast from the crow's nest comes at you. Next, I think I did those out of order, but that's okay. This one is going to move forward.
Oh, cool.
And he's gonna slash at core. This is water combat, so they don't have a swim speed. And if it's not a piercing weapon, you have disadvantage in water combat. So what I'm saying is that bandit doesn't have a swim speed, right? Because he's a normal person. If you're fighting in the water, unless you have a piercing weapon, it's at disadvantage.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's why I was saying all that. It was for my benefit, so I can remember while I was rolling for this dude. So he swipes wild at you with a cutlass and just glances off your armor easily. Alrighty, up next is this Capitan.
El Capitan.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna go to the edge here. Yeah. And he's gonna take a couple shots at you. Yep. He's gonna mark you, good sir, as his mark for the turn. And he pulls a pistol out of like his brace of pistols on his chest, pulls one out and fires at you. And it doesn't hit. It gets a 10. He shoots it, drops it on the deck, pulls the other one out with his other hand, and then fires the second one at you.
Quick question. I know
Yes.
it's a bit late now, but does spiritual weapon, does that,
No,
can you get a reaction with that?
no.
Oh.
It's like it's not an entity. You can move through it. You can do whatever.
Gotcha. Okay.
Unlike Baldur's Gate 3, where you can.
Okay.
20 to hit.
On me?
Yes.
Yes, just barely. Well,
5 piercing damage.
okay.
Alrighty. Top of the order. Person at the top is going to take a shot at Cooter.
Oh no.
But I don't think an 11 is going to hit Cooter.
No.
This gentleman with the sideburns is going to.
Bring it on, sideburns.
Oh, man. Okay.
I mean,
So Sideburns starts uttering an incantation.
oh no.
And he casts Bless on all 3 people around Core. So they are now blessed. Alrighty.
What does bless do? Does it give them
Gives them a
advantage
D4.
A D4. Mhm.
Oh, right.
Two attack rolls.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty.
That's what I did with
learning.
in our one shot when I was like, bless your hearts.
Yes.
You hear the first mate starts yelling at some people. I need some help over here. And she's trying to get the anchor up, and everyone's like in the moment, like get him. And she's like, we're gonna have to fucking sail soon. Cooter.
Yes. Oh boy.
Peter always sounds so excited and so tired at the exact same time.
We have to get Core out of here. Core, you all right? Get a swim, blood. Sorry, I'm reading because I have 2 options. I will. Potential ray of sickness to this guy,
Which one?
just within range.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll for your ray of sickness. Your ray of sickies.
Ugh.
Mhm.
That's 20.
Yeah, that'll do it. Roll
Because I'm
2.
remembering to add my hit
Yeah, you're plus
Stop.
7. Yeah, roll 2d8.
into these. 10.
Oh my god,
What does it look like when she kills this man?
He just goes and disintegrates into what's it called? Sea chum.
Yeah, as you just ray of sickness over to this guy, and it looks like the really gross scene from Indiana Jones. And he just
She's
melts
still-
in the water.
She still has like a bit of like acid coming out of her mouth a little bit, and she's like, "Cool, come on, hurry, lad."
One thing that I will say too is this seahorse would have gotten a turn. So what would have Emmy had told this seahorse to do before I go any further? Because everyone didn't get on him that turn. So
My
You would've-
seahorse or all of them?
this one
No, that the
seahorse.
one, the leftover one.
Oh, that one it would have been like, go get Core. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do this.
They know
then.
their job is to get us there and get us back. They knew that from the get-go.
Next, this shipmate is gonna do what he's told and go over here to help pull up the anchor. And Core.
Yeah, so Core sees this guy like dissolve in front of him, and he's just like, absolutely disgusting. And he's gonna
You're
drop.
welcome.
He's gonna drop. Wait, is spiritual weapon?
It's
Yeah,
not
it is.
concentration.
Oh, it's not.
No,
Okay. Well,
it just lasts a minute, I think.
who was the guy that was doing the shooting? With the brace
Several.
pistols? With the brace.
This
pistol.
one.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
gonna
the
have
captain.
my spiritual weapon as a bonus action. Move it over to him.
Yep, it can move 20, I
And attack.
believe.
Yeah, should be close enough.
So we'll just go here. Yep, and go ahead and do a roll.
Not great. 13.
Not enough. You need a 14. Is their
Dang.
AC?
Yeah, I'm not rolling too great with that one. Okay, that's fine. I will use on my other second level spell slot
Mhm.
to cast Armor of Agathis at second level.
Okay, fantastic.
That gives me 10 temp HP
Yep,
at second.
it sure does.
And I'm going to. I'm assuming because I did all that, I can't mount.
Mounting is just movement. As long as you have half of your movement left over, you can mount.
Oh, yeah, then I'm just gonna swim on over
Yep,
to Horsey and hop on. Or
Alrighty.
move all the horses, I guess.
gotcha.
And I know I'm gonna take some opportunity attacks, but that's what Armor of Agathis is for.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'm just trying to check to make sure I remember who is concentrating on spells so I don't forget. I forgot
I was,
what.
but I dropped my levitate on my first turn.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
you
a good
have
thing to
it.
bring up because I actually haven't been. I've been hit twice. Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is about to be real good.
Hey.
Okay, the first one was a 10. That saves, right? 10 saves.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Barely. Second one's a 9.
A 9.
Yep.
Okay.
There are no more seahorses.
Mhm.
That's not good.
Swim!
I'm so sorry.
I will say is if anyone has a inspiration that they want to give, I will
I do.
allow it to
I
happen.
do.
Go for
I
it.
do.
Oh God, please.
I do. I have it. It's yours. I'm throwing it.
Okay. I got it. Oh no. I rolled a 2.
Okay. No more seahorses.
I'm so inspired.
Oh, sorry. The dice hate me.
What's really funny is I wasn't going to make you roll retroactively, but you did it on your own. So
Because I am an honest and good player. Remember
it's
that,
all
chat.
right. We can do this. I believe.
alrighty.
Am I so honest that I earned an inspiration that I could use right now?
You can't use more than one in inspiration.
I tried. I had to try.
Okay, I think that it is now.
Oh, no.
So that was Core's turn. Core, you can't get on the
cry.
seahorse anymore. So what do you do with the rest of your movement? You have full movement because you have. Well,
I moved, I think, 10 to get to this horse, or 5 or something.
yeah, it would have been 10.
So I can move just 5 more.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have 30 movement, so yeah, it'd be another square over. Yeah.
There we go.
Good thing I disintegrated that man.
And Core was like just starting to throw his leg over the seahorse when it disappears.
Yeah, and water breathing does
What?
not.
So sorry.
In the
Water
hell
breathing does not
happened?
give you a swim speed either. So. Okay.
So, I did not take any reaction attacks, though. I think you have to do those.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
Miss
one, I think.
and a miss. So both of these two friends missed. Yeah. Emmy, you're no longer concentrating on a spell.
Yep. Well, it means I can cast another spell though. Question. I can cast spells through my familiar. Can I cast cantrips through it too?
You can cast touch spells through your familiar.
Gotcha. You know what? I'm just gonna conjure some more animals because that's what we got.
And swim out further away so nobody can target you, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna swim. No, I'm just gonna use the dodge action.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah.
You can you?
Oh, not if I do a spell.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna swim.
You have normal movement because you have a swim speed.
I have some speed, so I'm over here.
Oh, you
And
moved
then-
the spectral boy too. Oh, weird.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Am I moving
You just
things?
have like executive control
can
over
you
everything on the map.
can you like click? Can you click and drag your mouse away to make sure that you're not having more than one thing selected, please?
I have already tried that, and
Okay.
it doesn't do anything. So this
We'll
is
worry
not my
about it
fault.
later then.
I'm doing the best I can. Bucket is on the ship. It
unaware.
doesn't matter
Do it.
right now.
So do what you're gonna do. I've got this covered. So
And then I'm gonna.
That's bucket.
I would like to summon a bunch of animals. I would like to summon.
would they perhaps be giant seahorses?
Well, we could do that.
What's
Or-
your other thought?
How many? What about CR1? CR1. Could be
Reef shark. Which
two CR1s.
yeah.
What about a giant octopus? 2 giant octopus.
Okay. How are y'all gonna make it back with only 2 of them?
Oh, I was thinking they could hold more than one of us, but yeah, probably not. Let's do seahorses. Seahorses. Sharks. No, let's do sharks.
Okay.
What's faster?
I think sharks are CR1, so you'll need to do seahorses.
No, they're 1/2. Reef sharks 1/2, and they have the
Reef
same
shark
swim speed
is?
as a seahorse. Yeah, continue.
Unless I'm mistaken. Fun times. Oh yeah, the CR is just wrong on this for some reason.
Yeah, it should be 1/2.
You'll want to do seahorses because reef sharks are medium and you can't ride a medium creature.
Oh. Seahorses it is.
Because you're a medium creature.
Seahorses it is.
Okay,
This time
fantastic.
they're blue though, so there.
They're blue. Fantastic.
Yeah, just trying to switch things up, trying to keep it exciting.
Gotcha. Do they all spawn in the same? Yeah. Here's your seahorse.
Yeah. So we kind of fall off, and then they spawn back, and then one of them's gonna go try and get core,
Okay.
and I'm gonna. That's all I can do because I used my action. So unless I can get on it for free, that's my turn.
Movement. It's only movement. You have to have half your movement to mount something. That's all it takes.
Gotcha.
But you don't have
Gotcha,
half your
okay.
movement, so you can't mount.
I didn't know if it was different underwater because it's like, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna roll
Just-
initiative for these seahorses until y'all get on them and ride them, just to figure out where they're gonna be. Fantastic. Alrighty. This person is gonna take another shot at Core, I think. But that's 12. They're missing their shots, so Bosun comes out over here. And they're gonna move within range of Core. The Bosun is going to attack you with his hook. Uh, 17. A miss.
Miss.
Okay. You see that he tries to take the hook and dig it into you to try and hold on to you, but it doesn't penetrate your armor. What is this seahorse doing, Bun? Going to get Core?
Yep. I told to go get core.
He says, hop on, bro.
I said, go get that mean looking guy over there.
Alrighty.
look mean.
I have to remember that they're blessed. I'm not going to retroactively do it, but he's going to dash to get within range because he would have hit you probably with bless. That guy dashes. This one is going to shoot at Cooter with the musket. That's into 21.
How about me sideburns?
Not sideburns, it's these guys.
Come at me, these guys.
And they do 3 piercing damage.
Ow.
All right, this one is gonna swing away at you, Core, and it's gonna miss.
Can't touch this.
Alrighty, El Capitan. We'll take some more shots at Core. He's gonna mark you again. First shot is a miss. Second shot's another miss. These guys are rolling pitifully, so you all are very lucky.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
With Armor of Agathis, if I was to take a hit from the guy shooting, would it explode on the people near me?
I think it's melee, if you'll read the spell description.
Oh, the melee? Oh, yeah, I think you're right now. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
I'm familiar with that spell because I like warlocks. Shooty McShooterson is gonna try and shoot at Cooter again. That's a natural 20.
No.
Oh shit. Okay. One moment. You take 21 damage.
Oh no.
21 piercing damage to you, Cooter.
It tickles and hurts and ow.
This seahorse, I'm assuming you're gonna tell it to go next to Cooter. Is that right, Bun? They're your seahorses for now.
Oh, they're still mine. Yeah, I mean,
No one's gone on a seahorse yet. So
they're all trying to help the person that's supposed to be riding them to get where they need to go. That is their only command I have given them: is get that person on you and GTFO.
Gotcha. This person is gonna cast Sacred Flame onto Core. So Core, if you would do a Dex saving throw for me.
Okay. Dex save. Yeah. 13?
13. Will fail. So you will take 8 radiant damage.
Now.
Alrighty. Up next is they are getting this anchor up. So Cooter, there is another seahorse that appears to be your friend.
I'm jumping on that horse.
Fantastic.
Um,
And you have the box.
Is it an action or a bonus? If I was to drink my experimental elixir,
Let's see what the survey says.
when you reach a certain, because I make that every time I sleep. I have one.
Yep, it'd be an action. The only
It is a
potion
full
that's a bonus action is if you use a healing
Is
potion on yourself.
Healing potion.
That's our house rule.
Yeah.
So roll your d6.
Yeah, which I don't think I have one. So we're doing it. What's it gonna be?
Just need to go.
Oh.
When you roll.
Transformation.
Okay. Alter self. Interesting.
Which I'm already strong. So I guess I just grow an extra set of flippers.
Well, alter self. Yeah. Oh shit. You can breathe underwater and you gain a swimming speed. So there you go.
Yes.
And
Plus a seahorse.
that lasts for an hour. So if something happens to your
Yes.
seahorse, you can still book it in the water without any penalty.
Yes.
Amazing.
And can I? How far? Because I can still move, can't I?
That seahorse can move 80 feet or so. Actually, they move to you, so you'll be moving like 70 feet.
Because I
Excuse
can't
me.
abandon my team.
Yes, you can. You got the box.
I
You need
can.
You need to be the first one to leave, yeah?
Yes, you can. We're playing hot potato. Get
Okay,
out of
bye. Goodbye.
Alrighty.
I
Cooter.
run.
Besides,
Just
Besides-
think of Hayden.
you're
I
not
booked
Think
it.
of Azric.
you're not
I'm
friends
gone.
with Core.
Wow. You didn't leave that up to interpretation. And you start swimming away, Cooter.
She's heartbroken about
And
it, but she knows the stakes.
You can see that your ship is way in the distance to the northeast. So you start swimming away, and I'll just basically just put you, that was like somewhere here-ish. And at this point, you're out of the game, and you are heading to the
She's
boat.
praying.
Out of the game.
You win.
I mean, you're out
She won the
of
whole game.
I win. I'm out of combat.
yeah, you're out of combat.
I
And I'm
followed,
also out of
but
combat.
Yeah, you actually will
terrifying
be out
way
of
to put
combat.
it.
This shipmate is helping pull up the anchor. So there's probably another, if it's just
10
those
rounds?
two, another few rounds. But once the whole crew is up, you might get a round or so of them not being able to move. Core.
Right. So, Core has been facing those three, and the radiant fire hits him from the sacred flame. And as that dissipates, he just locks eyes with, what is it, the bosun? With the hook?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, you're really lucky I have somewhere to be. Otherwise, I'd take the other hand. And he's just gonna hop on the seahorse and
okay.
dip, taking opportunity attacks if he has to.
You haven't used your action. This is your free DM tip of the day.
I was gonna dash on the.
You don't have to
See.
dash because your seahorse has its own dash, so you could take the dodge
Oh.
action. You could take the dodge action or disengage action would be more appropriate.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
So you could disengage for free, have your movement to hop on, and the seahorse can dash because they have their own movement. So the seahorse is gonna go 80, and now you're at the edge of the map. So you're gone, and now it's just Emmy.
Just little old me.
There's a friend right next to you.
I'm gonna get on my seahorse and book it.
All right, you hop on your seahorse, and you GTFO.
And bucket.
And Bucket gets
Bucket's on the ship.
left behind because I just wanted him there in case we need him. Sorry, Bucket.
And Bucket is left behind.
In the chaos of things, have they put out the bed fire yet?
The bed fire.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That was apparent to them.
Okay.
That was more of a distraction than anything serious, as they were all coming
Right.
down the stairs, looking. So with that, like I had mentioned, we're basically gonna take y'all out of combat here, and then here in a bit, we're gonna have to do some other fun resolutions of what the heck's gonna go on while y'all are booking it back to your ship, which is several hundred feet away, as you were trying to follow close but not too close. So I think that's a very nice place to take our break. So everybody go grab some snacks, get some beverages, stretch all your appendages. And when we come back, we're going to see a whole new map that I had to work on really hard to make sure that it would work the way that I wanted it to work. So stick around and see some ships in action, maybe. So see you in a bit. And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you got some snacks and stretched your appendages, got you some drink. And where we left off, the group was in deep doo-doo. And they still kind of are. Welcome, Mac. You're back just in time.
Yeah,
fun
perfect
times
timing.
for their current temporary captain to be back at the ship before shit gets real. So, where we'd left off, the group had just managed to get on some seahorses and escape out of combat for the time being. Now, it appears that you all have a bit of running to do as your ship is just a tidbit far away, it seems. And to show you how far away, I think we should just go to just a map. Let's just show you a nice, giant, big-ass map for sea battling times. Now, for those of you...
Oh my god.
For those of you in watching at home, there's a whole lot of water in the middle, but that'll be fine because they're at the corners of the map. They'll get closer. Don't worry. If you're wondering,
E5. No.
Yeah. You fuck my battleship.
This map is 860 feet by 480 feet. So fun times.
E500.
Yeah.
No.
Your group is right there. In the middle. I'm just calling it the party. And what I'll do is I'll have y'all roll initiative here in a minute, not yet. And we'll just take whoever's the highest and count that as the party because y'all are just running right together for the moment.
And refresh my memory.
Mhm.
Are we currently being chased or we're stealthily trying to go unnoticed?
You're being chased.
Okay,
they just got into a big battle and they ran and they have the chest and they're gonna GTFO.
Love that. All right.
We did our best, Mac. We did our
No,
best.
I'm so proud of you guys. You did a killer job. We have the chest.
Yes.
We're still alive and we have the
you
chest.
sure do.
I got it. I'm protecting it.
It's really good actually because you use that potion because if someone tried to rip it from your hands, they weren't going to because they would have had to make a strength check and you were all over that shit. So kudos for you. But what I want everyone to do now is I'd like everyone to roll initiative. I will roll initiative for the bad guy ship. You know, maybe they're not bad guys. Maybe they're just understood. Maybe you're the bad guys. So give me a second. I made a spreadsheet just for this combat. Wowie.
That's what you were talking about.
So the initiative of the Reckoner is 14. All right, Cooter, what's your initiative?
6.
Fantastic. Emmy, what's your initiative? 12. Core, what's your initiative?
I got a 6.
Taj.
17.
Gotcha. Fantastic. So I will use 17 for just quote unquote the party on the map here. And I think you all can control it, but we can figure that out. And then I need someone else just to roll a d20 for me. Just an extra d20.
Okay.
Oh,
17.
their initiative's actually a 16. I looked at the wrong one. So 17?
Yeah.
So we're rolling initiative for your ship for the first time. Hooray! So your ship's initiative is your roll, which is 17, minus 1, because ships aren't very dexterous. So 16.
Just like me.
But you get to add your crew's morale to dexterity. So
But they love us.
So you started as a +4. You took their bell away, and it was a +3. But if you let
They
your
didn't like the bell. That was a good thing.
but if you the interaction there was you didn't take the bell away, but that whole thing, it was a -1 morale. But the rule for morale is the whole time you've been in Escos, they've been on shore leave. And if they're on shore leave, they get to have fun and they go back to +4. So you're back to neutral. It can go all the way from -10 to +10. So 17 -1, 16 +4 is 20. That's your ship's initiative. Congratulations, everybody.
Yay!
Sweet.
So I need someone else to roll me a D100.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah, you
Yes.
actually have one.
Wait, hold on. It fell on the floor. Let me find it.
Uh-oh.
The roll is too big.
Okay, I found it. 38.
A 38. Fantastic. We're rolling for the direction of the wind. Yay. Because that'll be important.
38 knots?
I'm not doing speed. I'm just doing direction.
Oh, okay.
38 knots is really fast, though, if I'm not
I don't
mistaken.
know what a knot is. I need
We're
it
in a
mile per hour.
cyclone.
It's like a 45 mile an hour wind.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
So in my infinite wisdom, I didn't think of how I would do this, basically the wind. So I'm just gonna fill in a box and make it an arrow. I hope y'all are cool with that. We'll make it an orange box because that seems like a good contrasting color here. Why not? The wind is going that away.
I've seen games with worse UI. It's fine.
Don't make fun. I'm doing my best.
No, it works. It looks good.
Yeah, look at that triangle. Nope. I don't know how to complete
I don't
a triangle.
see a triangle,
Whoops.
though. Whatever you're doing, we don't see it. You're like, look at that triangle, and we're like, oh.
Where?
I mean, we believe you. We just don't see it.
I just have not used this drawing tool enough to know how to stop drawing the triangle. Because that button don't work. Is it this button? No. Oh, geez, guys. I'm so close. I just can't get there.
And the game ended because
I
of
believe
a
in
triangle.
you.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, do I just go and just do something else? Nope. Sure don't. Alrighty. This is the downfall of the whole game, everybody. I apologize.
It's such a good run.
Yeah, that's not what I want either. Good God. This is killing me.
Got this, I believe.
Who would have thought that my downfall on this fine piece of software would have been to not know how to
Do you
draw
want me to make you an arrow in
freaking
Photoshop
triangle
real quick?
You probably could have done it by now, to be honest.
Yeah, I could have.
Found it. Boom. Got it. Suck it.
Your face gun. No.
Yeah. Orange arrow. There we go.
It's beautiful.
You had to double click, apparently, instead of every other button combination I tried. Cool. Orange arrow.
Proof that we're doing it live, folks.
Yeah, the wind is going west. Congratulations. All that work to just say west because I'm an idiot, I guess. So, yeah. Westward is the way that the wind is going. So, cool. With that, I think we can start. And I've curated some brand new music for this. So, I hope you all enjoy. Let's try this one first. So, there's a mixture of some new musics and some old musics because I found some things on sale that I use, and I swear to God, I downloaded like 35 gigabytes of music. So, alrighty. Up first, the unfortunate. What would you like your ship to do? Who's gonna take the first turn as the ship?
Would it be feasible for the ship to see what we had done? Like, is someone like up on the top? Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I would like to move that the ship comes closer to us to aid in a little bit of rescue.
Fantastic.
Like a little rescue mission moment.
Yeah,
So
search and rescue.
the whole reason I did the whole wind thing, there's actually a reason for it, because if you're sailing in the direction the wind is going, you go 50 feet. So that's why, all of that.
Nice.
So you want to go 50 feet right towards you all, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Please.
I don't see a reason to do it differently unless anyone objects.
What direction do you want your ship to be facing?
That seems good.
Wait, where are the other guns? There's the ones that can shoot forward.
Yeah, no, I think this is good. Yeah, because we are forward and side.
Shooting a forward arc. The normal cannons are on the sides.
Well, yeah, like a way for the cannons or guns to hit the ship would be solid, but like feasibly makes sense of like the direction that it's heading towards us. But if we need the ship to go kaboomies at the other ship, it can do so.
Exactly. So I would place it still.
So you went downward. You'd have to turn that direction. So the best you could get is probably here, which would open. You might be able. You have to get a little closer, but
But just in case if they move, I think it's perfect.
Just so you know, your main cannons, you've got 4 on each side. They have a range of 300 feet normal, 1,800 feet at long range. Your front cannons are 250 and 1,000. So you could try a pot shot at them, maybe, with some of the cannons. You would have to be the front ones though, because you're having to turn. So
Sure.
Sorry, just again, the conditions. So we're trying to head in to get back to port. Is that north of us?
I think that's a little too far thinking, because that's a day and a half of sailing away.
Sure, but I was thinking like at least we're like working that way, even if we have to engage in a fight.
I don't think it'll matter, to be honest. Not at this scale.
We're in an isolated incident.
Yeah, you're in a ship battle. Once you resolve whatever's going on here, then what I'll say is, if I look at the map of where you guys were at the time, you are basically due south of the port, essentially.
Okay, so this
of
is
Escos, a day and a half away.
Where we're open sea, but an enemy ship got too close, so that the camera zooms in, and we're like in a battle arena.
Yes,
kind of.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the distance that you are away from the port is like over 100 miles. So
gotcha. Okay.
It's not close.
Okay.
Now I got it in my brain.
What we'll say is, we'll do it like this for your ship. It's a little clunky. It's our first time, but if you want to, yeah, you're like in the medium zoomed map. There's 3 levels of maps now. Oh God.
Enhance.
Yeah, enhance. Yeah. Who wants to roll for your swivel cannons? It'll be a you're gonna roll a d20 at disadvantage twice, because you got 2 of them.
Disadvantage? I'll do it.
Yeah, because you're a little far away.
Okay, I have some Vin dice, so we're going kaboonies,
Yeah.
and so Vin is gonna come from afar and help us.
Channeling the spirit of Vin.
Vin,
Come on.
wait, so I take the lower number or the higher number?
Mhm. Disadvantage, lower number.
So the lower number.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, Vin says, "Screw you. You can't have that nat 20. You can have an 8."
An 8 is not going to be enough. Do it again.
No.
Do it again. Does someone else want to do it?
I can do it.
Uh-huh.
I rolled earlier, so
I haven't been rolling
Oh,
great.
that's a 5.
A 5. Okay. So your crew, in response to coming to get you, launches 2 shots with the front swivel cannons at really long range. No reason not to at this point.
Shots.
And you can see it go over your heads, which is kind of scary because you hear a over your head and then a boom, boom, boom in the background because you're several hundred feet away. And shit's about to get real.
Oh God.
And with that, that's going to be your ship's turn. Not too bad. First time with the rules, so all in good fun. The party. What's your goal? To go 80 feet the fuck out of there?
Yeah, towards our ship.
Is it 80 feet if we don't do anything, or?
So you're all riding on seahorses. Seahorses can dash for 80 feet in the water.
Gotcha.
That's where the 80 feet came from.
Well, I guess like because I'm within range currently.
You can shoot them 100%.
Of spells, but once I move, I am no longer in range of, and I can't do anything.
So
do it before you move.
She should be able to do it though, right? Because the seahorse move is different. So yeah.
So do it. If you want to cast spells on their ship, do it.
Do it. Get them.
As a reminder, there are different parts of the ships. And certain parts have what's called a damage threshold. So if you're trying to hit the hull, if you roll below 15 damage, then it does 0, if that makes sense. So you have to do at least 15 to hit the hull.
And then secondary question,
Sure.
The ship is moving, right?
Their ship is not yet.
Not moving at all.
They're pulling up the anchor from when they did their little turn to
That's
stop.
going to take like a moment.
Yeah, they're going to get probably a round where they can't move. And then now that the whole crew is on it, then they'll be able to move soon enough. So.
Okay, then I'll throw fog cloud at it.
Okay. Very nice. Where do you put it?
Yeah. Cover that ship.
Alrighty.
They have a couple more rounds of still getting the anchor up.
That's what I was
I
just
was saying,
saying.
does that slow them down in like doing
How big is Fog Cloud?
just general tasks?
20 feet.
20?
Yeah, 20 feet, 1 hour. I was gonna do firebolt, but like I was gonna try to target a person that was like on a cannon or something, but I mean, if I could slow them down even more, I think
Can you
that'd be
target
good.
their sails?
Mm-hmm.
What do
Ooh,
you
yeah.
prefer I do as a group? Target the sails or slow them down with fog?
I don't know which spells for the range. It's whatever
Do
you
it.
think has a better chance
Whatever
of
Both
hitting.
Taj-
Probably.
120 feet.
Yeah, whatever
They're
Taj would
both
do.
good. They're both good. Yeah, they're
Whatever
both good.
Taj would do.
I was just asking if we could target if the sails had a threshold. Basically.
I think I'm gonna do fog cloud. That way, like the people like on deck trying to like do the thing are also like, where do we go? What do we do? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll lose all sense of direction.
Yeah. The goal is to
I think that's good.
confuse the ship and all that stuff.
Gotcha. So you cast their Fog Cloud. I just put it on the edge here.
So glad our wizard is back.
So their guns can't see, basically. And they're
Cool.
pretty much going to be dead in the water at this point.
Yeah,
so,
I
I wish
good
I
job.
was a spellcaster. I'd huck a fireball at their masts.
I wish I had spell slots. I'd just start hucking everything at their masts. I'd be like, deal with it.
So one thing I will say is at this point, if anyone else is a spellcaster and wants to do something before y'all get out of range, you can if you have a spell that you want to try to use against something.
I don't think I can because you said it has to be a touch spell to go through bucket.
Go through bucket.
I've
It
never
does.
done that. I've never done that before.
Oh wait.
How-
Oh, never mind. I guess it doesn't really
How
matter.
far away?
You would have been 80 feet away, 85 feet.
Okay, sweet. I can acid arrow.
What are you going to try and attack?
Can I acid arrow the sails?
Absolutely.
Oh!
Nice.
Everything
Here,
I do want to
take
do,
this.
actually.
I'm going to acid arrow the sails. And just give the box to my seahorse. Actually, I can swim myself. I'm transformed. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah,
I'm
you
useless
can.
in the current situation.
Okay. Pray for me, chat. I've lost me inspiration.
Yeah, roll your
You gave it
d20.
to me and I wasted it.
Oh, that's a 13.
13 is enough to hit the sails.
It's a big old square sheet of cloth. A couple of them.
You would think that you did it.
Oh my god, you guys.
So 4d4. Make a ranged spell attack on hit. 4d4 acid damage immediately, and then 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn. So at the end of the ship's next turn?
Yeah, let me see on that, but go ahead and roll this initial damage.
10.
10 damage. Okay.
Very hard to read four-sided dices.
Their sails take 10 damage.
And they're like,
allow. I realize that if I cast fog cloud at second level, it's an additional 20 feet radius.
So 40 feet total?
So it would be 40
that's
feet
good.
total.
So is that radius or diameter?
It
Let's look.
says when you cast a spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, the radius of the fog increases by 20 feet for each slot level above 1. Solid.
So it's
That's
it's 20-foot radius sphere. So this would have been your fog cloud initially because that's 20-foot radius. So let's make it.
Oh, if,
Mhm.
yeah, I'll cast
Seems
it a second
good.
to double it. That way, like, if they start moving, they're
There
a
you go.
little more like, which way did they go?
Well, does it cast on the boat or around the boat so they can't, like, can they get out of the fog cloud?
area?
It's in the
That's
air.
a
Yeah.
max
Okay, then yeah.
question.
Then I think
So,
40 is good.
okay,
You're
that's
right,
good.
Mac.
And
Just
then
set it on a point within range.
Yep, we're good. And then that was Cooter doing some damage to their sails. Does anybody else want to do anything before we
I
move
want
on?
to do a thing.
Go for it.
Well, Emmy doesn't want to do a thing, but Bucket wants to do a thing.
Okay.
Bucket would like to choose crime. He just wants to fuck with something. Whatever the closest thing he can fuck with, he's gonna fuck with. So, like, if there's a rope that's like holding a sail in place, he'd like to start pincering it. It may take him 20 turns, but he's gonna start on it.
Gotcha.
He's on the boat.
Oh, he's on the boat.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's
Um,
blind.
boat.
He has blind sight, so
Make an attack roll for Bucket.
okay. 1.
Okay.
He tried.
The rope is like, yay
3
big
times
around.
his size.
His pincers can't like get it.
Okay.
I thought he could slowly start, like, and then 30 turns from now, maybe.
Up next is going to be the Reckoner. Hooray! They
Ooh.
Boo.
Everybody booed that.
they're gonna roll to attack with their broadside cannons at disadvantage since they can't see anyway. So they're just basically shooting blindly in hopes to hit your ship. Let's see. Alrighty. Hey, here's some of the new songs. Ooh.
I know, I like this.
Let's see, yeah.
I'm like, this hits.
Yeah, like save the good shit.
Giving me,
for-
like, some vibes that I can't quite
okay.
place. I don't know, I'm into it.
This might take a minute. It's at disadvantage.
It's adventurous.
They have 5 cannons per side, by the way, and they have nicer cannons than you. So let's see.
Dude.
Okay, 1 out of 5 hit, and let's do some rolling. This music's making me tense.
Oh no.
Okay. It does exactly 15 damage to your hull. which is what it needs. So your ship, your hull, is going to take 15 damage. Your hull has only 250. So now you're down to 235.
You're so unlucky.
You mean unfortunate?
Yep.
I thought, when you said that, I thought we lost our ship already forever. It has less HP than I do. Oh, and do they take more acid damage?
Yes.
This will be big if we can ruin that.
That is a 4.
4 more damage to their sails.
4 damage.
Alrighty. Very nice. Okay. And with that, back up to your ship. What would you like your ship to do? I will point out that in this case, you're outside of the fog cloud. You know where their ship is, roughly. It's in the cloud, like it engulfs the whole ship. So your shots would get advantage and it would cancel out the long distance unless you move a lot closer. So knowing that, yeah, go for it.
You said anybody can do a...
As long as y'all agree, then y'all can take turns or whatever y'all want to do.
I say we get us turned a bit, if that's okay, to get our cannons in that direction.
Yeah, you tell me, or you can control the ship if you want yourself. Just click it in the middle, and you can use control or shift mouse wheel to change the angle.
Cannons,
2 volts cannons.
Yeah,
I'm down. Yeah.
So I guess just direct them to, what would that be? Turn starboard.
So is your ship going to move first?
Oh.
Or are you going to stay there?
Yeah. Should
we get closer, right?
Yeah, get closer.
Yeah, I think we'll get closer.
Which direction would you like to move? And where would you like to? You can move 50 feet at this point because you're with the wind.
Should we have it move in our general direction to pick us up?
Yeah, I think so. And then once we're on it, we can readjust accordingly.
Yeah, I guess we'll have them. I mean, their current course should be okay.
All right, 50 feet.
Yeah. I was like, do you want like bearings? I feel like we're playing Iron Lung now.
So there's your 50 feet is what it can move in the wind. So I will say you can forego actions to do more movement, but then you can't shoot.
Oh.
Because shooting is action to load, action to fire.
But if we're closer, they're more accurate anyways?
Mm-hmm.
Within a certain range. I don't know if we're in that range.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter, right? Because you just said that cancels out because of the fog.
Mm-hmm.
We are disadvantaged. So we're at a normal roll no matter where we shoot from right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we can have them turn and shoot now, or we can have them move even more. Should we do another round of movement? Just
I
movement?
think so.
Yep. I will say whoever is in control of the ship is in control of the ship, and y'all decide whoever that is, and then they can make the decisions and then go from there.
Yes, you're in charge right now. Go.
Okay. Yeah, we'll hold off on firing and we'll try to get a bit closer. Because we also want to get closer for our people to get on board as well.
Alrighty. So you can do that if your goal is to go faster. Since this is our first time, there is a special action that the party could take on the next turn, which is full speed ahead.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah.
that'll have to be on your guys' turn, so it won't happen this time. But
Okay.
so I'll move the ship another 100, which is just straight ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
This is fun.
Alrighty. The group's turn.
Anybody else have anything they want to toss at it, or are we booking?
August's gonna keep doing crime, but I don't think he's gonna do anything useful. Just for flavor, he's gonna keep doing crimes.
I'm officially out of range of everything I can do, so
Y'all
my
are.
range is 120 feet.
Yeah, y'all
So
are.
yeah, I
like-
guess we just keep going at the rate we can to get back to the ship.
Alrighty.
Or is just like, come on, we need to keep it moving.
80 feet.
If I cast Expeditious Retreat, I don't think it'll get me anywhere much faster.
You'd have to cast it on your seahorse, which you can't do. I don't.
No,
Hmm?
no. I was just wondering if there's anything I can do, but there's not, so I continue on my pace.
Hold on to your butt.
I can.
Okay. So the crew's just gonna GTFO, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So exciting.
End of this turn, they're gonna start moving underway. They're gonna take another shot at disadvantage. All of them miss. Very lucky, because that ship is going to shred you up if you let it. So, they keep shooting off the broadside and sort of the arc, and nothing hits.
Hold
You hear
X to
cannonballs.
duck down.
Yeah, brace. Alrighty. Up next, it's your ship's turn.
This is the okay. So
is, yeah.
do we want to do full speed ahead?
Well, yeah, I guess question for the group. Do we want the ship to keep coming towards us, knowing that the closer it is, the easier the other ship can hit it? Or like how many turns will it take us to get to the ship if we leave the ship where it is?
Say that one more time. Was it a question for me or the group?
I guess the question for you, Max, is how many turns does it take to get to the ship if the ship does not move?
Looks like it'll take us 3 more turns to get to the ship.
Versus like 2.5 if we move together in unison.
Yeah. So
So we might as well leave the ship to go boom boom, and then we go to
Yeah.
the ship.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's just
Yeah.
turn the ship to have the most cannons pointing at theirs.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I concur.
and we can do the take aim action, which does
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
the ship's weapons that is within.
That's a good call back.
It gains advantage.
So
one
if,
of our shots will get advantage.
yep. Up to you all what you'd like to do.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
take
we'll
aim.
have them turn starboard so we can get our cannons on there in that direction, and then do the take aim action.
I will say there's also the full speed ahead you could do too, which is you roll a d6 and multiply it by 5, and that's how much bonus speed that you get as well. And that's an action, but that's while on deck as well. So, but I'll let y'all do it off the deck in this circumstance.
We
We don't wanna move
did
it-
some GTFO. Now we boom boom and then GTFO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the
Boom, boom.
boom
Yeah,
boom?
boom,
Okay.
boom.
Well, you're gonna have to move a little bit.
Have them turn to starboard to get those near cannons on that ship.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And I think we'll do the take aim.
Alrighty. Swing away. Let's see.
Do we roll it or you roll it?
You roll them. That's not my
How
boat.
many rolls do we do? Do we get to take?
So at this point,
We
I
all
will say one of you gets to roll with. So y'all are what, 570
My rolls
feet
have been bad
away?
tonight.
Yeah, my rolls haven't been super great.
So one of you doesn't have disadvantage, essentially.
Oh,
You
we're
got-
each of us are rolling.
Each rolling?
correctly.
Okay.
It makes sense to me, unless y'all want to do something different.
I'll do a disadvantage roll.
Alrighty.
Wait.
I'll do a disadvantage roll.
Oh, one
So
person
one
gets
person
the
only
strength.
rolls 1d20, the rest roll 2 and do disadvantage.
Wait.
All of us? Wait,
Why are we
what?
rolling disadvantage?
You're not within optimal range. It's long range.
Didn't the fog?
Oh, you're right. So never mind. So that cancels. So all of you
Oh.
are at normal roll.
Except
do I
one
re-roll?
person gets advantage.
No,
Reroll.
because
Because
disadvantage
of taking?
advantage doesn't stack like that. It's not a plus minus. So everyone's at a
Wait,
normal
wait.
roll.
Right. Okay.
No.
11.
One take aim
So-
lets one shot be at
So-
advantage.
Gotcha. You're at long range. That's
Okay.
disadvantage.
Yes.
They can't see you, so that's advantage. So it cancels. But if you have 5 advantages and 3 disadvantages, it doesn't sway it. So it's only straight rolls.
Oh.
So I forgot about the fog cloud.
It stacks, but it doesn't stack. So like they all. Yeah.
Yes. So
That makes sense.
everybody roll a d20.
2.
Nope.
I guess.
Nina.
Am I
Yeah.
reading this wrong?
Nice.
You're good, VS. We'll
It's
talk
not for
about it
all
after. Yeah. What's that?
I was gonna say it doesn't say it's for all weapons, just one of the weapons.
Correct. But each shot has advantage and disadvantage at the same time because they can't see you.
Okay,
So everybody
Okay.
roll a d20.
I get it now.
I know it's okay. Lots
The-
going
the
on.
word-
It's confusing.
The wording's a little confusing. Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay.
11.
11's gonna miss.
19.
A 19 is gonna hit.
I rolled a 19 as well.
A 19 is gonna hit. Actually, that 11 will hit as well. By the way, you have +6.
Oh.
What was yours,
Okay.
Nina?
2. So 8.
Gotcha. Alrighty. I need everyone who I said hit to roll 3d12.
12.
3d12. And Cooter, when you hit the cannon, it sort of, you shoot high and wide, and for some reason it feels like this cannonball sort of arcs and then goes back on target. So you get to roll 3d12 as well. It seems like
What?
something happened that you cannot explain, because that shot should have went way over.
A d12, you say?
3d12 each.
Dang. What? I don't understand.
Each of us rolls 3d12.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm ready. Whenever you're ready for him.
What's your total, Bun?
Oh, the total?
Calculator.
That's math. 30.
30.
Mm-hmm.
So that gets
17.
past the damage threshold. So I gotta do these one at a time, by the way. So give me a second.
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh, it worked. It worked.
So their hole's taking another hit. And then we'll do Nina next. Nina.
I don't think I've ever rolled a d12.
They're not
17.
used very often.
17 is enough to get past it.
There's like one class that uses them.
Alrighty. Mac, we can do you next.
21.
21's enough to get through it. And VS.
Mathing, one sec. 20.
20. So while you can't see it, and the reason why I had you all roll separately is because they have to hit the damage threshold each. All 4 of those cannonballs just fire true, and they're sailing over your group's heads, and they enter the fog, and you just hear absolute fucking carnage. of wood
Is Bucket still
splintering,
alive?
just going. No, Bucket's dead. You lose connection with Bucket.
It's okay. It's okay, everyone. He'll be back.
Bucket's a familiar, everyone. Bucket's a familiar.
It's okay. He's fine. He's fine.
So
He
dead
will
is not the
anyway.
appropriate word to use, I will say.
I'm feeling this. We need to do these more often.
Yeah, okay. So that's the turn there. So you've used 2 actions to shoot. You still have 1 potentially to move if you wanted. So you, with enough movement, you can move up to 90 degrees. So you can move back straight west and then move, if I'm not mistaken, another 50 feet.
Should we just stay?
I think the plan is that we stay so that we're not closer so that they can hit us.
Gotcha.
Like we want to maintain distance and we as a group will catch up to them.
Perfect. Alrighty. The party, I'm guessing you're just gonna move 80 and call it good. And then it's now the Reckoner. They are now underway, so
We're like the black can't.
I thought you were trying to do a
anything.
blat like a metal music.
No, that's what I was trying to say. More like the but I didn't come out right.
Still Reckoner, only this time with a W in front.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because they're getting wrecked.
Let's see. They're still at full movement, so they're not sailing into the wind. They are sailing. Oop, didn't mean to do that. That's the DM's fault. Whoops.
Music.
There we go. Sorry, everybody, for messing up the map.
I just thought it's a dramatic zoom in.
Yeah, very dramatic. So they use 1 turn to move. They are still in the fog. They use another turn to move. They see the edge of the fog here at the front. They see your your ship waiting for them. So they use their third to move, and they're gonna have one of their officers use those tactics, which is full speed ahead. They're gonna get an extra 20 feet out of that for now. And I think that they've got a shot on y'all, since y'all are kind of keyed up there. So how far away are they? Is that 530?
Is anyone else like ship battles are scary because like they only need 1 hit to just fuck up our world, right?
Yep, and they're gonna shoot 5 of their cannons. Y'all avoided a natural 20, by the way.
Oh,
But they did get 3 hits. So that is going to be 60. Nope, wrong one. 90 12. Nope.
don't they have to do individual to see if they do the threshold too?
Yeah, they do. I'm confusing you. For some reason, I have them like stacked so I can read them all at the same time, and I put your ship on the bottom, and I keep thinking it's reversed. So their cannons are nicer than yours. So they roll 12d10. So that one doesn't match the threshold. The first one hits on the ship but doesn't break through. The next one does. So you're going to take 19 damage to your hull. And the next one does not. So they were not very lucky. Jeez. So there's 19 damage to your hull.
How much damage? How much can we take? What's our ship health again?
So yeah, I'm keeping track of it too because it's just a lot. So your hull is at 216, and you had 250 to start. So fun times. Gotcha. And I will say on one of those shots, the one that actually ended up hitting you, as it shoots out of the cannon, and it's sort of coming right towards your ship, as it goes close to the hull, it sort of gets a weird topspin on it and hits the water in front of your ship, so you take no damage. Seems like something's happening that you all cannot explain.
I was gonna say, is that another thing that we're like, what? What's going on?
Mm-hmm. The Unfortunate's turn.
Okay. So we should shoot it.
Yeah, I say we shoot again.
Boom, boom, let's go.
You're still at long range, so they're all going to be at disadvantage now, unless you get closer.
So we're staying, right?
Yeah. I think the plan is to get to the ship so that the closer we are, the easier it's not for them. We just don't want to make it easier for them.
Right. Okay. I guess
Yeah.
we're firing from where we are.
Alrighty, everybody roll again. At disadvantage.
We roll 2d20s.
Yep, and take the lowest.
Wait, 2d20s? Okay. That's right. This is the attack.
Can we do the take it?
On this one, yes, you can for one. I'll let you do one weapon. Normally, you have to be on the ship, but I'll let you do it for one.
Oh,
Okay.
That's what I was saying
Go
earlier.
ahead.
So
You
do
it.
one.
Yes, you do it.
We get to add anything or no?
Yeah, it's plus 6.
15.
yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't know that last time.
I'm adding
Really
them.
dumb.
So,
He's adding it first. So.
but y'all can give me the total. So, first up, Bun, what did you get?
I got a 12, so plus 6, that's 18.
That hits. So go ahead and roll your damage. I'll do
Okay,
one at a
and
time. It'll
that's
be easier for me that way.
D12, you said?
That is
3D12.
3d12.
16.
That's just enough. Okay. And Cooter, what was your roll?
Plus 6.
Yeah,
15.
that's just enough. Roll 3d12.
Oh!
I think this is better of doing each person all one at once instead of everyone roll and then everyone damage. It makes more sense in my head.
22,
Oh, Jesus.
29.
29?
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Holy
17 plus
shit.
12. No. 17 plus 12, 29.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very good, very good, very good.
That's good.
Take those.
Okay. Taj, what's your attack roll?
15 plus 6.
Yep, that hits. Roll your damage.
I pre-rolled knowing that it was gonna hit.
Oh, that's fine.
We're at 24.
Okay, that's totally cool. I'm just gonna ask for them one at a time because it makes sense. It's easier
Yeah,
for
whatever
me.
works for you.
Yeah, please do.
VS, or I should
Miss.
say core.
Miss.
Miss. Core gets a miss. So, of your 4 cannons, one goes just a bit wide on the stern as it didn't have quite the right angle and launches into the fog, but the other 3 hit directly into starboard bow And their ship, which was much nicer than yours, is looking a little fucked up at this point.
Yeah. Looking like it got wrecked.
Yeah, that last volley of cannons is not good times for them.
So glad your roll on damage was high because it made up for that miss, I think.
And it's our turn as a group.
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. I'm gonna give y'all some info. With this, Cooter and Core both know that there's quite a bit of stuff on that ship that would be worth taking. I don't know if Core cares, but Cooter, being a member of the crew, knows this. I will say that there are a couple options. If you bring this ship's hull down to 0, it'll sink. You can pick up half the value of what you could have. If you say disable the ship, keep it from sailing and try and board it and go that route, you can potentially get everything on the ship. But
Like real pirates.
But with that is extra danger because you have to get close to it. You have to fight everybody on board, all this kind of stuff. Hope they surrender, those things. And so just information for the party. Speaking of, it's the party's turn.
Okay, we swim.
We swim, and I also throw another fog cloud, but in the middle of the
Nice.
ocean at level 3. So that would be an additional 20 feet radius. So it would be
So
a 60 foot radius.
so 120 foot.
What?
Gotcha.
In between our ships.
Yeah, between our ships. So that way, like, they can't see us. So we can, like, do the thing. And I tell everyone, like, make sure you know where the ship is. I'm about to do something.
So tell me where you want this big ass fog cloud.
Is that how big it is right there?
Yes.
I thought it would be bigger, honestly. No.
Wow. You're like that's it.
That's it? Wow. No.
Actually, I think I
I'll
messed
put
it up. It's actually smaller.
Like 120 feet diameter now.
It should be 120 feet diameter, which is a 60 foot radius.
Huge.
Sorry. That's the size. I messed up.
That's the radius?
So radius is now 60 foot radius.
Okay.
Is what it then should be that. Let me make sure because their numbers are flying around in my head like crazy. So 20 foot radius, it increases by 20 feet for every spell slot. So it should be 60 foot radius, which should be 120 feet across, which is, nope, not another one. We don't need more of those.
It's 90.
It should be, yeah, that's how big it is.
I will also cast Detect Magic.
Is that where you wanted this, by the way?
I'm just confirming that that's how big it is.
Yes, that is the
120 feet
size.
across.
That's a
Okay.
big. Yeah.
I
Keep
would
in
like
mind-
it.
These squares are 10 feet squares, by the way, to make this
Yeah,
map work. So that's why it may look smaller than what you're used to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would like it to be like here, like basically using it as a buffer. Like we're behind it, the ship is behind it, you
Yeah.
know, kind of moment.
Okay.
Like making it really inconvenient for the ship to try and hit our ship.
I
I
like
will say, you know, their ship is going in this direction next turn, more than likely, since they're
We're going forward.
Yes,
Oh, then yeah, I guess I'll throw it
a
forward.
little more forward. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
something
That's like the way they're already going. Like I just want to make it for as inconvenient for them as possible.
like a this type situation might be a little better.
Yeah, yeah, that works.
Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. Does anybody else want to do anything? You cast Detect
I
Magic,
cast
Cooter.
Detect Magic. Yes.
That box inside the box that you're holding is just the same sort of magical aura residue that you had initially experienced in Escos when you were following the trail. It sort of oozes with ancient magical energy.
Oh, but I can't identify it because I don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to get the chest open. Oh, I guess we can't now. Maybe when we're on the boat.
I had identify and then I got rid of identify.
You'll have to open up the locked box that the box is inside for that. So,
Alas.
it's a footlocker. Inside the footlocker are some belongings of the captain of the other boat and another box that Emmy found, which that box is supposedly magically sealed that holds artifacts inside of it. So you've got kind of like a what are those, the nesting doll situation going on.
Technically, we don't need to open any of them. We can just return it all to the people. They can figure it out.
Okay. Up next, the Reckoner. You reckon? Alrighty. They're in kind of a pickle. Because if they turn 9 degrees and start going east, they're right in the wind and they can't move for shit. And then you put a big ass fog cloud there. So good job, team. They are going to move forward. They are going to use the full speed ahead to add an additional, what is that, times 5, 25 feet to their movement. So they are going to get a total of 60 feet. Go this direction. And I think they're just going to shoot at you with disadvantage at this point. And we'll see where this goes. One hit.
Oh no!
Just one. Just one. That disadvantage is wrecking him. So that is 4d10 for them. That is 25 to your hull.
It's not good.
Bringing you down to 210. They're in much worse shape than you all are in currently. So they shoot blindly through the fog, hoping to catch a straggler. Most of them go wide, but one of them hits on the port side, just over your heads, on the rear, as it slams into the ship. The unfortunate. Your turn. Who's in charge of the ship this turn?
Anyone have any ideas that you want to do?
How do we?
I'm willing to keep blasting away.
Yeah, can we do take aim again or no?
I'll let y'all do it, yeah. For one.
My question is, what is the difference between disable and ruin completely? Where is the line?
Oh, right.
How?
So
At which point is the ship disabled, is what I'm asking.
I will lightly remind you have a person in your party who is not a pirate.
Okay, but I would like to remind said person.
sounds like you'll need to have a conversation in character about
we are
it.
riding seahorses through the ocean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
This
through
is the
the
perfect
water
time.
Flashing down my throat. Poor. We need to. If we can take them captives, then maybe we can figure out who's behind stealing the artifact. There's so much water.
What? You want us to not sink the ship that's trying to kill us?
Also, I don't think we should kill everyone on the ship just because maybe some of them are innocent.
Taking the stuff does not mean we have to kill them.
I'm sorry. The mission was to retrieve the box.
That's a fair point. Half is better than nothing.
What?
Oh, nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, continuing on. She starts swimming away as fast as she can.
We're all like trying to talk about stealing in front of Core. What? She just meant we should get to the boat.
Right, that's what we're doing. Yes. Just get to the ship. Continue this conversation there.
Yes, indeed. Bombs away. And she's like, fire the cannons.
Do it. Plus, it's not us on the ship, it's our crew. They would fire the cannons.
Yeah, fire the
They don't give a fuck.
cannons.
So, one of you can roll a straight roll. The rest of you are at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll do disadvantage.
Who wants? Who's it?
I'll do a straight roll.
Right, I'll do disadvantage.
All right.
Oh, 23.
And then
Yeah.
I'll go in order so I can keep it in my head.
Yeah.
Just calling us.
So Cooter,
Whatever your orders.
what'd you roll?
23.
All right, roll your damage, which is 3d12.
Oh, 18.
18 damage. All right. Taj, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Okay, that one sails over. Core
I missed too.
Core missed. And then Emmy
Rolled a 9 on the die.
plus 6, which is 15, which hits.
Okay, and then the damage is
3d12.
26.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm.
Alrighty.
My gosh.
Their ship is
Did we kill him?
any normal crew would very much have already cut their losses and would have left this encounter. But it seems that at this point, they have some sort of conviction about them that they are not going to let you leave with the item that you have. Party, are you coming aboard?
Can we get aboard this turn?
Not quite. You're close.
Oh.
Next turn you will.
Anybody else have any discuss?
I want to get back on the ship.
As cannonballs are flying overhead. Alrighty.
Yeah, I mean, gotta be careful for splinters.
The Reckoner. We're gonna do one of these. They're gonna get an extra 30 feet of movement. So what is that? 35 and 30, which is 65, which isn't quite a thing. Let's see here. I'm gonna move them back over one. Go back here. I want to put them here. Sorry, I'm measuring. Drawing lines. Okay. With this, I'm gonna say that they're still gonna be at disadvantage. Still, most of their guns are covered up by this fog, so they're gonna fire another full volley at all of you all, and just hope and pray. And they're gonna use take aim for one of them. I'll make it the last one. And since they are aboard, they can be within 10 feet. So it'll be 2 guns that don't have it. So once you're aboard, you can use that same thing. One hit. Oh, y'all are lucky. 2 hits. One of them was like a 19, then rolled onto a 1 after that. So 2 total hits of 4d10. So it's going to be 8d10 coming at you.
We need to figure out the brand of those guns.
Or we just go over there and take their guns.
Somehow.
Maybe we can get half of them.
Even just one of their guns, better than none. Or, oh no, their ship's pretty messed up. Never mind. I was like, we could take their whole ship, but no, we broke it.
I don't know if we'd be able to sail it. We'd have to split the crew.
Yeah.
23 damage to you all.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a lot of damage, but we're still okay.
That's the first one. First one goes through, the second one. $28 more.
Jeez. We're getting kind of low.
The tide. I mean, a few more well-placed hits from you all would probably sink their ship at this point. But with that in mind, you all know how much hull you have. You have over half. So it's over to the unfortunate. Now, how do y'all want to handle this?
If we wanted to take the route of potentially like boarding their ship and like seizing that, would we have to like attack the sail to get them to stop? Like I guess,
Yeah,
how do we get them to stop?
You would have to attack their sails, make them not be able to move anymore, and then you'd have to get close enough to board them, which means they're going to shoot you until you get close.
Did I miss some acids?
Sorry, multiple people were talking at once. What?
The sails, they still were affected by acid. No.
It's until the end of your next turn, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so yeah, it would have been over then. Just wondering because I wasn't sure if I forgot.
Yeah.
Our other option that I'm not sure we want to do with core on board is normally in this situation you would raise the black, and then they would raise a flag signaling that they surrender. And that's how you board a ship. But I don't think we can do that right now.
Nothing's
Does Core
stopping
know
you.
that we're pirates?
I was like,
No.
nothing's stopping us or our crew, but he doesn't know we're pirates.
You
Not
also have
currently.
gotten the indication, like I mentioned earlier, that a normal ship would have turned tail and run, but they're not stopping because they want
So
that box.
basically, they're
True.
gonna stop until one of us is dead.
Pretty much.
Gotcha. Let's sink them then.
Oh, yeah, I say we sink them.
Sink them.
Alrighty.
Sink them.
All right.
Are you guys
have to-
gonna? If you shoot here, you're still gonna be within the whatchamacallit, the fog cloud. So you'll be at disadvantage unless you move.
Do we have enough movement to like move out of the fog cloud, move back into the fog cloud?
No, you can only make a turn, so you couldn't go like forward
Oh,
and backward and all that.
actually, I have tons of fog clouds. I'll just undo it. And then
Okay.
bring it back up.
All right, yeah. So you say no more fog cloud. It disappears. The field is wide open. One of you can roll a straight roll. Everyone else would be at disadvantage still at this distance. You got to get within, I believe it's 3.
Oh, so it didn't. The
300?
fog cloud didn't matter then.
The distance thing now.
Mm-hmm. but they can't see, so it's a distance thing now. So if they closed, it basically kept them from moving straight at you, essentially.
Yeah.
Because then they'd be in the cloud, and when they're in the cloud, you all don't have disadvantage anymore. That makes sense.
Actually,
So it did help.
I just say strategically it'd be good if they went straight at us, because then they can't use their cannon.
Front cannons do that, don't they?
Disadvantage.
2 swivel guns. Unless they
Are
have,
we
like, more.
rolling?
Are you going to move at all, or are you going to shoot
Rolling?
distance?
Are we still? We're still at a firing angle here, though. We don't have to turn.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to shoot, we can shoot.
We've had good luck. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, somebody roll a straight roll.
I'll do disadvantage.
Oh, I wish I did a straight roll.
Oh no.
Who?
Okay, we'll start with Cooter.
I'll do a straight roll.
21.
That's a hit.
The
Go ahead and
other
roll
one
your-
was a natural 20.
Oh no. Roll your damage, Cooter. 3d12.
All right. 17, 19.
19's enough to get past the damage threshold. Let's go to Taj.
14 plus 6.
That hits. Roll your damage.
I hate math sometimes. We're gonna use a calculator. Okay,
I have my calculator open right here too, so don't feel bad.
25.
25. Fuck.
Yeah, 8 plus 8 plus 9.
Yeah. Okay. Core.
Well, to hit, it's 11 plus 6, so
That
17.
hits the hole.
Okay. I got 25 as well.
25 as well. Okay. Amy, did you hit?
I don't think so. An 8 plus, what was it, 6? I don't think
No.
that's...
Was just curious. Doesn't matter. Core, please describe to me how you destroy their ship.
Oh, God. Okay.
What does this look like?
I think as we're just getting up to our ship on the seahorses, Core's just shouting, "Fire everything!" And all the blasts go off, and you just see the 3 impacts down the hull, and the one that actually sinks them hits right at the water line, sort of midship.
Very nice. Very nice. And with that, as cannon fire over your heads, just as you're climbing back to the unfortunate, you see their ship starting to rapidly take water. People are going overboard, trying to avoid the shipwreck. But at this point, you are probably a day from anywhere, so they're going to have a tough time of it. But that's not your problem anymore.
No, we're going to go get them.
Are you?
We're gonna go.
We got it. We have to go back and get them. We have to get the survivors.
Yeah, the survivors drowning, and then like the loot that's floating, like or whatever. We're gonna do that.
Yeah, you can definitely get all of the flotsam.
I'll prepare the medical ward.
But what about the Jetsam?
They didn't purposely throw anything, so there's no jetsam. So with that, we'll be out of initiative. You have secured the box. You do go and collect some loot. And I will say that the amount of loot that you will get from this would have been 1,600 gold pieces. Now it's 800 for destroying. And not done yet.
I have a
Hold on.
question.
I'm doing
Real
some
quick.
maths.
Okay.
So 800 is your take. I believe you all agreed to give 15% to Blackbeak off the top.
I just don't want you to forget the remaining stuff we're leaving on the ship because of a reason. So that's why I was trying to bring it up ahead of time.
I don't know what you're talking about at this point. So
like if you're doing math and you're separating stuff out, don't lose the numbers of what's sinking. Okay. Anything that sinks, don't delete that spreadsheet. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna come back later.
Send me a DM.
We're gonna come back and scuba dive for it.
It's not that it sinks, it's that it's destroyed, it gets blown up. That's the stuff.
Oh.
It's
No
not like,
longer
oh, it
exists.
sinks. Exactly. That's the trade-off of destroying versus boarding, because it's more risky to do that.
We
So,
couldn't come back and go scoop some of it up,
no.
Titanic style.
No.
Okay. What if the heart of the ocean's down there?
I mean, then I guess you're gonna have to
Okay.
call Leonardo
Spears is gonna go get it
DiCaprio.
for us.
What'd you say,
Okay.
Mac?
So Britney Spears is gonna go get it
Oh,
for
jeez.
us.
Well, I said Leo DiCaprio, so take your pick.
There's that Britney Spears song that she's like, I thought the little old lady dropped it in the ocean.
Oh my
She's like,
god.
"Oh, baby, I went back and got it for you."
Yeah.
Is that, as a quick aside, is that the music video where they're like on Mars and she's wearing like the red like suit and
The
there's a
red, like,
spaceman?
space suit
It's the
has
best.
nothing to do with anything.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I'm tracking.
She's Britney, bitch. Yeah.
Fantastic. So with that, the party gets 340 gold pieces, and the crew gets that amount too, because you got to pay your crew.
Shit.
So the party gets
So
340
the party gets how much?
gold. 340 gold worth of supplies and things.
So 15% of 800 is 340.
No,
No.
15% of 800 is 120 that goes to Blackbeak, which leaves you with 680, which half of that goes to your crew.
Oh, I see. So we have 340 as a group. Gotcha.
I'm doing all the hard math for y'all.
Thank you for
Yeah.
Dungeons and Accounting for us.
I mean, I guess it's my game because I made a fucking spreadsheet for this battle. So anyway, so their ship begins to sink. The mast is toppled over. There are very few survivors. You see some of like maybe 3 to 5 of just the basic like sailors, shipmates, those people. You don't see many of the other more notables. You don't see the sideburns person. You don't see the captain of the ship. It seems that they had gone down with said ship.
Does anyone know how to get this box open?
Is there anyone on board that can lockpick?
Sadly, our most skilled lockpicker is made of stone currently.
I'm sure someone on the crew knows how to lockpick. Maybe Chowder? Chowder!
I will say as well that in some of the flotsam that you bring aboard and some of the booty, that you see what looks like a sort of tattered flag that was not being flown at the time. I'd like anyone can make a history check on this if they want.
I'll do it. Me
We
and
all
Critter
do
can
it?
Yeah.
14.
4.
19.
19. So Emmy, as you're looking at this, it's sort of like a maroon and like maybe a gold color. And you're looking at it and you can't tell conclusively. It is a long shot at best, but may have been coincidence, but to lead, and maybe it's the narrative of Escos leading you to this direction, but that really looks like the symbol that was on a medallion that you had met someone very early on in your journey in Rosadon. The Apostle Amelie Fairlight, who is a member of the Divine Order of Conservancy.
Lady that wanted to get us.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that bitch like it was yesterday.
And
Technically,
I take
it's
the
been longer than 30
flag.
days.
I
wanna
mean,
take the flag.
What?
You take a shredded piece of cloth. So it's not something that you could present as evidence to someone.
That's
But-
fine. I'm gonna hold on to it in case it backs up future evidence. I'm gonna put it in my inventory.
Alrighty. So you grab that shredded flag. So there are, we'll say,
You said it looks like it's the sigil of the Conservancy.
looks like the necklace the mean lady was wearing, which she was part of the Divine Order of the Conservancy. Alrighty. So there are, you go to rescue those that were overboard, and there were 3. When you get to one of them, they didn't survive. They had grave wounds, so there's 2 left. Look like just sailors, deckhands. They're pretty well beaten
Feminine
up.
urge not to wounds. Sorry.
We add them to our crew.
You could have that discussion and try and persuade them if you'd like.
I like stroll over to them. Like we have them tied to our masts or whatever, you know, like around that. And and they're like sitting on the ground. And I like walk over to them and I like bend over, you know, like leaning full forward. They have a good shot of my cleavage, you know?
Okay.
And
It's good cop, sexy cop time.
yeah. Hello, I am Taj. I am right now the leader of the ship. Would you like to join our crew?
Make a persuasion roll.
Does cleavage give advantage?
No.
Oh.
18 plus 5.
18 plus 5 will get you both of them. You currently
Oh, for damn.
have a shipmate named Lucille, who's a human woman, and you have a male elf named Jax.
Jax or Ajax?
Just Jax.
Just Jax. So the X.
Yes.
Nice.
Because before we were operating on like skeleton crew levels, and now we're like amping up a little bit more, right?
Yeah, yes. So this would, yeah, we'll get to crew numbers and stuff later. But I think this would bring your total like to 22. Jax has green eyes, and Lucille has blue eyes. Because I know y'all are gonna ask me that shit.
That was season 1 crew. We're pirates
Yeah.
now. We don't give a fuck.
We don't care about people's eyes.
Okay, good. I'll stop writing it then.
Nobody got
No, you better have it just in case.
Is Cooter, is she still a hold of the box?
Yes.
Core's gonna walk up to you and kind of put his hand on your shoulder, and he's like out of breath. He's like,
Good mother.
didn't think we'd make it.
Me neither. She's a little bit shaken up because she's been vomiting and strong and
You've not seen Core, like, he's like being very gentle, and has like a
Yes.
sincere face. And he's like, as much as it pains me to say, could have done it without the help of everyone. So, thank you for that.
No, thank you. I think we would have been right screwed without you.
Well, whatever the case, would you mind? And he's kind of holding out his hands for the box.
I mean, we, do you know how to open it?
Well, I'm not a locksmith or a lock-picking person, but I'm sure I could work on it. Either way, this box is meant to be in my charge. This was my mission
Yes,
to return it.
indeed. Perhaps we should put it in the captain's quarters for safekeeping.
Fine. But that means I will be in the captain's quarters.
Taj, Captain.
The box is not leaving my sight.
Whisper has pulled Taj off to the side as you're having this discussion with Core. As she was sort of leading the battle from the ship as you all were making your way on. And she sort of like helps you aboard, grabs your hand, Taj. And when she grabs you up aboard, she gets real close to your ear and she whispers to you, "We can't let him take that."
What is in the box? Do you know?
From what I've heard, something that could keep people like them from hurting us anymore.
What do you propose we do?
Nothing yet. Let's talk later. And she pulls you up aboard and kind of pats you on the back, and she makes a kind of a grandiose show. It's like, I really thought y'all were gonna drown, but you pleasantly surprised me. So, good work. For once. She just kind of smiles at you and winks. Taj.
You did not do so bad yourself. You're on the ship. You missed a couple of shots, but what do I expect?
I think that me and Kazak are gonna have a discussion about his gunning crew.
Why not?
I think some remedial training is in order.
I also added 2 more to the crew. We have Lucille and Jax.
She kind of eyes him and just kind of addresses to them, "Do you know what the fuck you're doing?" And they both kind of look at each other, and Lucille nods her head yes, and Jax nods his head no. Great. More babysitting.
This is what we can get for now. We are running on skeleton crew for the size of the ship.
Agreed, especially with the captain and quartermaster still absent. Let's you and I have dinner later. We can discuss some things.
We need options, so I'm open to discuss.
Very well. What are the orders for now?
I look around and I'm like, maybe we rest. Go back to port, fix the ship.
Scene. Well, I'll make sure that what repairs we can get done in this rest of the afternoon we can do, and then after that we can head back towards port if it pleases you, acting captain.
We have to go back no matter what. 2 of our crew members are back on land.
Very well. And then she walks off and starts barking off orders at everyone. And then that's when they call for you, Taj, with Cooter and Core.
I strut over there.
Okay, well, Taj, I'll just put this in the captain's quarters and Core can keep an eye on things, and you two can, discuss amongst yourselves. And I kind of like scurry off to just put the box down.
And during another, like when I have a chance to sleep, I'll like arcane lock the door, but I can't do that until we sleepies. Because I don't have that spell right now.
Wow. Core turns to you, Todd, and says, if the box is going to be in the captain's quarters, then it seems like you're going to have a roommate for this evening. Because where that box goes, I go.
The box is on the ship. You're on the ship.
That's nice. I'm not letting it out of my sight.
Then you can be right outside the door.
That's not going to work.
Well, it's going to have to.
Oh? And what's going to stop me?
Nothing, I suppose, but this is my ship. This is my crew. You might be outnumbered.
And that's my box.
We fought alongside you to get it. What are we going to do with the box? I do not care about the box. It is for safekeeping.
Let me reiterate. The mission was for the box. The box contains something incredibly dangerous. And that box is also the key to helping out your friend.
The box contains something dangerous. That is why we lock it up in the captain's quarters.
And that's where I'll be.
You can be wherever you want to be, but you are not sleeping with me.
I'll set a blanket on the floor.
You can set the blanket outside the door. And I'll like clap my hands, like set him up a blanket, kind of like we're done talking here, like, and I walk away.
Deckhand!
Yeah.
So, Kudo, are you going to hand him the box?
She's already chucked it in the captain's quarters. It's there waiting.
Oh, well, Core's just going to walk in. It's not
I
locked.
will not let that happen.
You're going to stand in front of him?
I mean, I don't know why you're being a dick about it. It's a box.
Because Core's a dick.
I mean, that's true. Core, yeah.
But he's also deadly serious about the contents of that box.
Right, but like we all like I'm trying to protect the box. I have no motives to do anything with the fucking box. Like,
So
And you gotta have
if-
a roommate.
So if there is a sort of conflict to be resolved between Core and Taj, if you want, we can resolve it to roles, whether one or the other can convince the other of either it's not leaving my sight, I'm sleeping on the floor, versus it'll be fine, just wait outside. If you want to do that, we can do some rolls to figure that out.
like we have like what 2-3 days of
A day and a half.
sailing. Like my intentions are pure. Like I have arcane
want
lock.
this.
Let's lock it up so that these like 2 crew people that we have on the ship can't get the box.
How about this? This could resolve it. What if Core just rolls insight to see if you're not, if you're being honest
Genuine.
that your goal is to protect the box, and
I think you should both
you
roll
and,
insight.
you and your crew are not going to do anything to fuck it up.
Yeah, how do I like roll that when like me as a player is telling you my intentions are pure? Like what if I roll 1? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that this is fine. If
You're rolling for him and he's rolling to read you.
we're not going to have to do that. So if,
we're
if
not?
they
Okay.
agreed on your intentions, then that's totally fine. If
Okay,
if
then
you
that's
all
fine.
both
That's
agree with each
fine.
other, that's totally fine. We don't have to roll that.
Yeah.
The only thing I was rolling is if you wanted one thing and she wanted the other, and there was no other way to resolve it.
Sure.
So
I just don't want him sleeping in the same room as me. I don't know this guy. Like,
No, you're
like
you're perfectly correct about that. Yeah.
yeah, like we're pirates after all. Like, I'm not trying to have some mans in my room. You know, like get out of here.
And you know what?
While your lifelong love is back at home.
It's fantastic.
His deathbed.
That's fantastic because Core's not even thinking about that. But I think if they've spent time going back and forth. He's read you as being genuine. He's gonna back off, but he's still gonna like basically sit outside the door for the night.
Yeah, you can camp the door. I don't care.
We'll say it's resolved and it's
in my mind, I'm like,
your
I don't want
trepidation.
him like sleeping and then like crew being like, oh, you had a man over, like we are gonna think of you less, you know, like I don't want that situation.
And Core's he can be a dick, but once you've like expressed that concern to him, he's gonna relent. He's like, that's understandable.
She said that and he's like, he wasn't even thinking of that. And he's like,
he was not. Just in the moment.
No.
In the moment,
I heard whisper, but like I haven't heard whisper. So like she said words to me, but my opinion is like my goal is to help Azric and Hayden. Like, so that's my goal right now until persuaded otherwise.
Yeah, and to give you an idea where he's coming from, it was more of like in that moment, still like adrenaline from the fight. He's like, "We have the box. It's in my hand. I just want to be near it. I don't want anything else to happen to it." So you've calmed him down. He's thinking clearly.
I will say too, as the DM for the crew, there's never going to be in a situation where that's going to happen, so you don't have to worry about that. You're the captain, whatever you say goes. They're not going to... The only thing the crew would judge you for is making decisions that would negatively affect the whole ship, kind of thing. So like a situation where it's like, oh, we're not going to get that treasure. Why the fuck not? Like that kind of stuff. Like, it's right there. Why can't we get it? So yeah, don't have to worry about them like, oh, you had a man in your room. Like, here's captain, do whatever the fuck you want.
Tell Astrid.
Yeah,
like,
they're a very like liberated and like future thinking. Like,
they're like a live, laugh, love crew. Whatever you want to do.
we take that on the side of our boat.
Yeah. live, laugh, loot. Oh my god. Live, laugh, loot.
Please no. The most millennial thing ever.
Definitely making a t-shirt that says that though.
Put it on like a plaque above the captain's doors, so Azra has to see it every time.
We get a sticker like of something under the boat, like a bumper sticker.
So, is there anything else anyone else wants to discuss before Core camps outside the captain's quarters on watch? Everyone's sort of getting things ready. And at the end of the day, your trusty friend Kurzak is going to attempt to do a repair on the ship at the end of the day. We'll get that roll out of the way. Somebody want to roll for Kurzak? Just roll a d20.
Oh. 3.
All right. Not enough. So he's goes over the side. You've got a couple of goblins holding the rope for this big ass bugbear over the side. Sorry, it would be lizard folk. It would be Kurzak. My apologies. So lizard folk goes over the side. Looks like a big crocodile. And starts assessing the damage, and then goes to like get some spare wood, and it's just like, acting captain, acting quartermaster, we're gonna have to go into port. This is a bit too fucked up, to put it lightly. And they just kind of raise him back up. He's like, I can't do anything with this. Alrighty. And with that, it's the evening. Everyone's prepared to get some food and go rest. Whisper shows up to the captain's quarters and sees Kurzak, or not Kurzak, sorry, I'm getting all names confused. Kor kind of camped out there. She kind of looks. You know, we have hammocks down below, right?
Where? Is there a problem with me being here?
No, it just looks incredibly uncomfortable. Do you sleep in that armor too? Do you live in it?
Not typically, but I think you'll understand if I keep it on.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. I just hope that there's no chop on the water. Wouldn't want you to go overboard in, well, in that.
You should have seen us when we got the box.
Oh, sorry, I was too busy covering your ass with like the cannons and such, so good that you didn't die, though.
No, I don't give too many compliments, but given the circumstances, not bad.
You're welcome, Cord.
He just nods.
And she knocks on the captain's quarters door. Looking for Taj.
Hello.
Captain, I've brought you some food from down below from Chowder.
Come on in.
And she kind of has a couple of bowls, and it looks like Chowder has tried to recreate Super Slop, what she called Cooter's
Super
meal.
Slop.
It looks a little heartier. It looks like there's some more like actual like nutritional value, like some vegetables, maybe some like actual potatoes. Like she tried to make like a potato and leek soup, but it's not quite there. But she has like, you know, if you squint hard enough, like it might look like it, kind of thing.
I'm here for it.
And she comes in and sort of sets the bowl down on the table, closes the door behind her, because you have like a bed, like a table. There's like a wardrobe. It's like a really nice like captain's quarters. And she sits down at the table. Mind if I join you?
Please do.
I think we have some things to discuss, Captain.
Yes, you had mentioned that you did not want him to get a hold of us or done something.
I worry that we are giving potentially some powerful items to people that have been, well, treating us like shit for our entire lives. Now, it looks like what they believe to be the hunters tried to get their hands on it, and to be quite honest, they got it stolen right in front of their noses. What makes us think that the Luminarium can keep this thing safe anyway? Who knows what the Conservancy would have done if they'd gotten these artifacts in their hands? Probably not put it in a museum.
I did not know how we can go about moving forward, because we need these items and the return of them in order to get our friends back.
Well,
Unless you know somebody that can petrify a friend hidden.
it's powerful magic, unfortunately. No.
This is why we are in a pickle.
Well, we don't have much time. All they want's the box. We could find a way in the box. That's another story, but I fear that might be beyond my means.
But it might not be beyond mine. Hold on, I think I have a spell. I need to look at my spells. I have Silent Image. Can that create you can create an image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 15-foot cube. Image appears at a spot within range, lasts for the duration or whatever, but I guess it's 10 minutes, but like could we like have the thing look like the thing and then he thinks it's the thing?
10 minutes isn't a long time because you're gonna have to take it off the ship, carry it on land, all this other stuff. So,
And of course, not a dummy. You know he has detect magic.
Oh, he does, yeah.
I'm just saying that.
Well, the thing already admits magic, so it doesn't matter. The thing is magic.
Something is magic. You haven't really opened it up and figured out what's going on in there either. So, but I'm just worried that we are letting a unique opportunity slip out of our fingers. But you're right. If we want your friend Hayden back, then they need this box. And then unfortunately for me, I get demoted.
Well, what if... I mean, the box was stolen once. Maybe it can be stolen twice. We give it back to them, and then it's our friend, and then steal it back.
Might be harder the second time around, but perhaps they could be persuaded that we see to it that the box gets somewhere safe, so we have an idea of what we're looking at.
And where it might be going. That might be a good idea.
It's better than nothing. I think that will do, because there's really no way around this without killing our folk friend out there and saying goodbye to Hayden forever.
There are 2 things that need to be done, and then once we have what we want, then we can take. But we cannot take before we have what we want.
Agreed. As long as you can get eyes on where this thing's going to be and what sort of security it will be under, then we'll have a chance. So if you can get me that, then we'll see what happens next.
And as for your position, I could see if Hayden would be willing to share it. Maybe could there be 2?
She sort of leans forward and she's like, now you're speaking my language.
If we are off the ship, you control the ship when we are not on it, and you control the queue. But while we were on ship, Hayden is the leader. Might be an idea, but we'd have to run it by him.
I knew I liked you. Well, we can discuss specifics when we get a little closer. And she finishes her soup and she goes, you finished? Points at your bowl.
I didn't even eat it, but I'm like, I am done.
Fair enough. It's a quiet taste. You'll get used to it. Well, you won't. She grabs the bowl and says, pleasure talking with you, Captain.
I like curtsy bow, like nod, you know, like.
And she does like a purposefully like extravagant like bow to you now that no one's around, and she kind of just smiles and then opens the door.
Wink back at her.
She closes the door behind her and looks at Core. You want some soup?
Sure.
She hands him the leftover soup that Taj didn't want.
He was like kind of cleaning all the seawater off his glaive and like re-oiling it and stuff. So.
And that is where we're going to end our episode this evening. So, fun times, everyone. Hope you all at home enjoyed the episode this evening. Thank you so much for everyone watching and hanging out with us. Very much appreciate all the support. If you are able, please go check out our YouTube. Go subscribe to us over there. We have a Discord where you can talk about the episode. You can give us ideas of what you want us to talk about for Tome of Knowledge on Mondays. If there's anything going on, like any sort of D&D questions you want answered, or if there's anything we can help you with to maybe resolve, maybe it's going on at your own table, you can ask us to help you out with that. And then there's always our Patreon over at Casters and Cantrips. So go check that out for early access to all of our stuff. And I will say with that, congratulations to you all for recovering the box full of artifacts, and you all will gain a level. So you all will gain a level, and
are we rolling right now?
we'll roll for
Or next
HP at the beginning of next episode.
Okay.
So, and with that,
You hear that, VS?
Yeah.
and I say as well that mission was so well executed. You defeated a ship that was much more powerful than you were. So just everybody get an inspiration.
Yay.
Yes.
So you all get an inspiration. Congratulations. And
Ooh,
I think y'all are
we need
level,
them.
yes, is it 6 now?
Level
Or
6.
Is
Right.
it
Level 6.
It is
Yeah.
level 6, yeah.
Fantastic. So with
Can't
that, thanks
take away a
everybody
level.
for watching, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Oh my god, this is so exciting. Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.